Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about one of the most surprising treasures you might have in your pocket: change, the 1976 1-cent coin. Most pennies are only worth 1 cent, but some rare 1976 coin with special errors or conditions can sell for big money at auction. Stick around because I'll show you exactly what to look for, and who knows, you might already have one of these valuable coins at home. Let's get started. The 1976 1-cent coin belongs to the long-running Lincoln Cent series, which began in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin features Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a design that was used from 1959 through 2008. In 1976, America was celebrating its bicentennial, 200 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. So while other denominations like the quarter, half dollar, and dollar received special bicentennial designs, the penny did not. That means the 1976 penny looks visually identical to surrounding years, but it still carries historical importance as part of the nation's bicentennial coinage era. The 1976 penny was made of a bronze alloy containing 95% copper and 5% zinc. That makes it heavier and more reddish in color than the modern zinc-based pennies we see today, which began production in 1982. At 3.11 grams, the 1976 penny feels more substantial compared to today's lighter 2.5 gram zinc cents. Because of this copper content, even circulated 1976 pennies have a base value tied to their metal, although due to US restrictions, melting pennies for their copper value is not allowed. Still, collectors recognize the copper composition as one of the appealing traits of these coins. The 1976 penny was struck in massive quantities at 3 major mint facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia Mint, which did not place a mint mark on its coins in 1976, produced over 4.6 billion pennies. The Denver Mint, which used the D mint mark, struck more than 4.2 billion. Finally, the San Francisco Mint issued proof coins with an S mint mark for collectors, producing around 4 million high-quality proof examples with billions made. The coin is not rare in general circulation, but as we'll see, the condition and specific minting details play a huge role in its value. So what is the value of a 1976 penny? In circulated condition, most examples are worth only their face value, 1 cent, since they are extremely common. However, uncirculated coins, those that were never used in day-to-day transactions, can carry a premium. A bright red than circulated 1976 penny from Philadelphia or Denver might sell for 25 cents to $3 depending on the grade. Meanwhile, proof coins from San Francisco with their mirror-like surfaces can range from $1 to $5 or more, especially if they have been preserved in pristine condition. The real treasure, however, comes in the form of high-grade certified coins, those graded MS-67 or higher, which can sometimes fetch $100 or more at auctions. Collectors should also watch out for errors and varieties, which can dramatically increase value. Some 1976 pennies feature doubled dies, especially on the obverse, where lettering or Lincoln's features appear doubled under magnification. Off-center strikes, clip plankets, and other striking errors can also make a penny far more valuable than its standard counterpart. In some cases, error pennies from this year have sold for hundreds of dollars depending on rarity and demand. That means checking your loose change carefully could literally pay off if you come across one of these unusual pieces. The 1976 penny carries symbolic significance. Remember, this was the nation's bicentennial year, a time when patriotism and celebration of American history were at their peak. Although the penny did not receive a special commemorative design, it remains part of that milestone year in U.S. history. For many collectors, holding a 1976 penny isn't just about its copper or its condition, but about holding a piece of America's 200-year celebration. It's a reminder of how coins serve not only as currency, but also as miniature time capsules linking us to specific historical moments. If you're interested in collecting 1976 pennies, the best strategy is to look for coins in the highest possible grade. Coin grading runs from poor, which is almost unrecognizable, up to mint state and proof grades, which display sharp details and brilliant luster. A typical 1976 penny found in circulation today will usually be in very fine to extremely fine condition, meaning it shows moderate but is still fully readable. However, if you manage to find an uncirculated roll or stumble upon a proof coin, you could have something that adds real value to your collection. Certified grading is often the way to go. Having your 1976 penny graded and encapsulated by a professional service like PCGS or NGC can authenticate its condition and increase its marketability. While it may not make sense for an average circulated penny, if you have a mint state example with exceptional luster or a coin featuring a rare error, grading could be worthwhile. Always weigh the potential value of the coin against the cost of grading services to determine if it's a smart investment. If you enjoy learning about the 1976 Lincoln penny, its history, its value, and what makes it collectible, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. We regularly cover fascinating coin finds, rare varieties, and tips for both beginner and experienced collectors. Drop a comment below letting us know if you've ever come across 1976 penny with an error or an uncirculated condition. We'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep searching your change, because treasure is still out there waiting to be found.